Hi guys, so let's continue with my wait. Hi guys, so life before my surgery. So for us to be able to start with the surgery, we have to first of all identify what surgery we want to have, what weight loss surgery we want to have. So believing that from my past video, we now understand the difference between the most common bariatric surgeries that they do for weight loss. I went for the gastric bypass. Okay, so first of all, you have to identify. And in my situation, I did not choose that option. It was chosen for me because at that time I was in a desperate situation, and I didn't even have time to listen, to ask questions, to nothing. They just told me this is the surgery that is going to be good for you, because this particular surgery helps you lose weight fast, and it helps to maintain, it can help to maintain your weight loss better than all the other weight loss surgeries. I said, okay, that was all. I didn't have energy to ask. So, um, at that time, I just had the baby. I just had my third child, and as I mentioned before, I always add 50 kilos in every childbirth. So at that time, I had just had my baby. It wasn't long, and my husband had a stroke. So I was carried away with the emotions. I was stressed with my business, with the kids, with my recent operation I had through surgery, through the CS. I had my husband there in the hospital with in short, it was too much. So I didn't have brain to think about any other thing. So that option was offered to me by the hospital because they thought I really needed a surgery, because when I had the baby, I added so much weight, and with all the stress, my hormones were all over the place. So my weight was just adding and adding. That's how I got to 130 kilos. And I had to carry my little baby on my back, and I would push my husband on a wheelchair, and I was weighing 130 kilos. So the hospital saw that that was too much for me, and that would break me. So I had two little minors, and I had a business I was controlling. I had I had my husband in that situation, and everything, it was too much, and my weight, the stress. I didn't even have time to think about myself or think about diets, because in the other situations I was able to lose the weight and start all over again with the next baby. But with this situation, I could not. So they offered me that surgery. I didn't have to go through all the long process of doing the diet and all of that. So they had to just hurry up to do me the surgery so that I would not get worse. Okay? So I went ahead they went ahead to choose the bypass, the gastric bypass for me, because with that they leave you with a smaller amount of stomach, that prevents you from eating a lot and help you lose weight faster, and also cutting half of your intestines and preventing the food to go through the whole length of your small intestine, in that way preventing absorption of more fats in the small intestines. So from the little you eat, your body still does not have the capacity of absorbing all the fat that is in that small food that you eat, because the food only goes through half of your small intestine and does not have the other half to go through it. So by the time the food goes through that short part of your small intestine, it has not been able to digest all the food and absorb all the fat that is in it. So that will help keep you more on check. on your weight loss journey. So that was their intention. So that was chosen for me. So we will continue tomorrow to talk more on what next. So keep keep watching and keep watching for episode 2. Love you. Peace out.